Well, hello friends. We are coming to you on a very special day. Bittersweet. We're celebrating and mourning all at the same time. As you can see, we have a lovely spread and we are celebrating the Queen and the heritage of what is coming next in our future. So today we're together very early in the morning, and Sherrill's going to tell you all about that. My name is Debi and I'm here with Dare to Be Curious with my co-host
Sherrill Bodine. And you know, this is a moment in history, as we always talk to our friends and viewers on Dare to Be Curious. It's about making these special moments count. And we will never see this again. The pomp, the circumstance, the respect for a woman that did her duty to literally the dying day of her life, because she's greeting the Prime Minister, the new Prime Minister, on Tuesday, and she passed away on Thursday. So we invited some dear friends, many dear friends, and 11 of you all got up at, gosh, God knows what time. I had my TV on from 4 o'clock on, and we had friends that stayed here until the end of this wonderful celebration of a life well lived. And we're always talking to our friends and viewers about expanding your life. So these special moments in your life,
in our collective life, in our global collective life.
Open them up. And
yes,
yeah, we would have all been alone, probably getting up and watching
right,
it.
watching
but
it by
yourself. We
yourself.
chose to be together, and we created a memory.
Yes.
A memory. And a few of our guests today are going to tell you why they came today. And I hope that you understand the power of that collective memory. Because you know what?
We're all in this together.
We are all in this together, right? Oh, Lauren, come tell us.
So here's our dear friend Lauren. I mean, you've met her and seen her several times
Yes,
on
you
Dare
have.
to Be Curious.
You have.
So Lauren, you were inspired
So you
with
got
passion
up
to
and
get up
and
early.
I have to tell you that Lauren, because I do not make coffee, I only make tea, she had the coffee bar today. So tell us
did.
why
The French
you got up
press.
early.
I did. My husband taught me how to use it, and I did everything at the right angle. And one of the reasons I'm here is because you do not say no to Sherrill and Debi, who are always daring to be curious. I have told several people today, and my family and husband and children know I am not a morning person, so I haven't been entirely vivacious, but I have enjoyed the morning, and I would never miss the opportunity to toast to the Queen, who I've admired my entire life. She has been through everything that you can imagine, and always held her head up high, and was demure and graceful and classic and smart and intelligent, and I think really was a role model for all women and men and human beings who find the English way, the great in Great Britain, to be remarkable. And however you feel about all of that, if you watch the funeral today, I would hope that everyone took away something of the glamour and the elegance and the grace that I feel like we should all have or could all have, and it would help us all come together as a community and as a world. So thank you, Sherrill, Debi, everybody that was here. And now I'm going home to work and maybe take a little snoozle. Bye-bye.
So our good friend Lori, who I'm not quite sure if you've met her yet, but you are going to be seeing more of her, joined us this morning, and she was, had passion to get up early. What do you think of all this, Sherrill?
Well, particularly since Lori just came in from Paris. Lori is an international designer, and I have visited her in Paris, and she's visiting us now. And Lori, tell us, I know that England, France has kind of been a mixed bag for a while, but I think that if you had been in Paris, you would have wanted to be there.
Absolutely. But when I heard about this invitation from Sherrill and Debbie to come to this 4:00 morning AM viewing of Queen Elizabeth's funeral with champagne and yummies, snackies, and with lovely ladies, I couldn't resist it. I said, I've got to get out of bed. This is history. And if I was in Paris, I would definitely have gone to London. But what better place to be with lovely ladies that share energy and love and friendship and want to build a big and better, biggest life together and just share. And it was just wonderful. I hope all of you viewers out there have seen and watched the ceremony of the Queen, and God bless you all out there, and stay tuned. Hopefully you'll be seeing more of me with Debbie and Sherrill.
You will be.
Bye-bye.
That's what we're all about. Whether you're a royalist or not, you must respect this woman that did her duty. And that's what we all have to do. Dare to be Curious is all about women supporting women.
Pushing
And
through.
dare to
Yes.
be your very best. And dare not to be afraid. And dare just to go out there and do what you want to do and follow what you feel is your duty. I know not everybody has the duty of the Queen, of course.
I think Sherrill does.
I don't. But we do have a sense of the right thing to do. And make your world big, bigger, biggest. And that's what we're all about here. And we thank all of you that joined us today on
Absolutely.
Debi and
Thank
Sherrill.
you.
All our friends out there.
All of our friends out there. And we want to say cheers to
Cheers.
Queen Elizabeth, who was a woman that knew her duty and did it to the end of her days.
So we're sharing some ideas with our good friend Leslie. And what did you think of this morning?
Well, this was a challenge for me as I am really not a morning person. Life doesn't really kick in before 9 a.m., but this was a call to duty. Sherrill put it out there and said, after an extraordinary reign of Queen Elizabeth for 70 years, the very least that we can do is get out of bed. So I did. And it was a beautiful collaboration of friendship and respect for an amazing sovereign that had an extraordinary reign. She did her duty, she sacrificed her and subjugated her own needs for the good of the country and her territories. And it's something really extraordinary to view. The pomp and the ceremony was so beautiful and so moving. And what struck me more than anything else was the unification of the British people, how they came together to honor her, how they stood in line for 12 and 25 hours. And it was such a selfless act of respect and gratitude. And I would only hope that anybody in America that watched it would take this to heart and aspire to that in our own country, because it was beautiful. And I'm very glad that Sherrill and Debbie invited me to share this very special moment in history.
And we're delighted to have you here.
Yes.
And that's the thing that we want to bring to all of our viewers, that this is a moment in history and you want to share it with those people you really care about. And we all hope that we in our country, USA, which we love, of course, can follow this example of unity So, thank you all for viewing us, and we'll see you next week. Thank you.